I live in South Florida, and today we're gonna find out what all these fish are doing up near the surface. As soon as I got in the water, I was immediately surrounded by this big school. There were so many different species. Up top, we have lots of sergeant majors, yellowtail snapper, and chubs, and below there were a ton of these beautiful rainbow parrotfish. All of a sudden, I looked down through the school and spotted a nurse shark who was starting to scope out the situation from a distance. There were a lot of boats in this spot, but all of the fish kind of seemed to be hanging around this one specific boat, and it dawned on me that they must have been feeding the fish in one way or another. Sure enough, something splashed into the water, and all of the fish started racing towards it, including the nurse shark, and it immediately became this big flurry of color just swirling around in front of my face. It was so cool to see. I glanced over my shoulder, and apparently news travels fast in the ocean because there was another nurse shark zooming in towards the commotion. It didn't miss a beat and headed straight for the feeding frenzy. Nurse sharks are essentially the vacuum cleaners of the sea because they eat by creating this powerful suction from their mouths that allows them to pull prey right out from crevices in rock shells or the seabed. Here you can see them juggling this frozen block of bait around between each other, and the fish were equally invested in getting as much as they could of this free meal. After the food was gone and things started to calm down a bit, that's when the sharks started showing a little more interest in us. They kept doing these close passes, and it was so cool to see their blue eyes and the texture of their skin. Their skin is actually composed of these hard little scales that are made of the same material as teeth, which helps to protect the shark. You can get a really good visual of them here when this shark comes right up to my camera. Doesn't it look exactly like sandpaper? In the Spanish Caribbean, nurse sharks are commonly called gata due to their resemblance to cats, and you can definitely see why. Their barbels, which nurse sharks use to sense their food, totally look like little whiskers. The two sharks looped around us for quite a while, weaving in and out of our fins. They also kept on bumping into each other, which was super cute. Look at this one's little neck wrinkles as it doubled back to give my camera another pass. This was such a fun thing to observe, and it honestly made me love and appreciate nurse sharks even more. I can't wait to swim with them again, but until then, thanks for joining me on my dive. I'll see you next time I'm underwater.